pull up YouTube chat. Strong. So
Are you streaming with delay or why is it not?
I just clicked live. Okay, it says upcoming on the YouTube live stream.
I have like 4 fleets.
It's interesting. Oh no, it's live. It's live. It's good.
And Twitch is also working.
That's good. Wait, let me see here. I make it as small as possible. Come on. There.
But for some reason, there's a T-shirt.
Ah, Truth Nuke. Plus, I have
Keep it on.
bright mode on YouTube right now. That's fine. And yeah, guys, you will get music today, actually. You will get music. We're casting a game here. What do I put on?
Remember, you have to put a random number of money into the title.
I don't have a random number to put in yet. But we will have a random number soon enough.
Put 10,000
This
as a
week,
placeholder.
like, how do you say? Like, somewhere next week, right? We're gonna go through those kind of things.
Summer next week.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Ah, I said summer next week. Yeah, you get it?
I get it.
Didn't make sense.
Well, actually, I'm interested. Oh, that's too loud. It's way too loud. Audio. Still a bit too loud. Alright. I want to see Russia build here. Infra into mills. Directly. I like it. I like it. Italy. Infra into civs. We're doing civs on the axis, are we?
Okay, I'm used to building mills on Italy, but I'm not used to this direct mills on Soviets. Is it the meta now in TFB?
I mean, it's not TFB per se. Look at Soviets. They're closed eco, right? And you have infinite resources. You might as well build mills day one. You want to have produced as much as possible.
Yeah, I guess you don't need steel refineries
And
then.
you don't really. I mean, you do
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you want to
if
build
you're close
tanks,
eco, yeah.
because resources for like tungsten and such is very limited on the allies, and Russia has the focus for extra, what do you call it, tungsten and chromium, which means that, yeah, you do have to build like 15, 20 steel refs just for that, because it means you can put another 50 on tanks. Yeah, like, that's about
Soviets could switch back to a limited export.
it. No.
Actually, no, cannot be placed. Never mind.
Japan is also on closed, but they are on a different closed that can be replaced. But they start off on closed just because you can't buy from Manchu AI Die 1 and stuff. So...
Surely the puppet manpower units that you combine into veterans tanks was fixed.
Okay, interesting. The rushing
seems to be
torpedo in
annexed.
Japan. Rushing torpedo building convoys and then converting to carriers for naval supremacy. Kinda smart. And Germany's doing civs. Did they do infra? Oh, well, they have infra in the states they're building in, yeah. Okay. So we are getting some civ enjoyers on the axis here. Spanish Civil War is about to start, isn't it? The Spain player is not set up whatsoever. Oh, and he doesn't even pause the game. What a Giga Chad. Yeah, I'm gonna say Spain might not be the easiest for them, but he did start building an airport.
Are you sure you didn't pause the game immediately?
Huh?
Because no unit is moving. FYI.
No, definitely, like, look in the time thingy. Well, he missed 21 hours of it. Like, as Spain, you're the one who clicks the event. Why not pause, then click it? He didn't.
Will be 3 spots.
Yeah, okay. UK is doing mills day 1. Day 1 mills on the UK. Okay. And it takes about 90 or 100 days to build a mill. Interesting.
So
Says all the allies doing mills? No, it's civs. Civs for France. Okay. But is he doing...
The allies are the vanilla
Yeah,
team?
the allies are the vanilla team. And it's France doing tanks, I'm guessing? Ah, 45 on heavy tank. USA doing civs and infra, yeah. Which makes sense. Canada? Infra into civs. Makes sense, but he's queued up too much infra. Alright, well.
There are two
Doing
questions from chat.
civs on staff?
Why is resolution only 720p? And why
What?
are you not naked?
That is two very good questions. Let me check out why the resolution is bad. Advanced?
Because in the setting it's set to 720p.
I would imagine so as well.
Yeah, I'm a genius. You don't need to say it.
That's interesting. Video? No, it's supposed to be more. It's supposed to be 1280.
Nah, it doesn't make a difference.
Wow, it should be fine.
YouTube is probably higher anyways, right?
What is probably higher?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, yeah, probably. Thank you, Chef. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Why shirt? Fuck it. Weeble.
You can keep it on.
And I should do this.
You know the issue? The way you sit,
Hmm?
it's basically, it looks like you have a giant head, and then you can't basically see nothing of the rest of the body.
Yeah,
So it looks weird.
I'm fine with that. Shirtless casting. That's how we do it. It's 2025 now. Yeah. All right. Let's keep checking out the allies. Okay, infra into civs. I guess for UK it makes sense to do mills day one because reasons. I don't know. And Russia it makes sense. I would say it makes sense on France as well, but I don't know. I guess not. Yeah, UK already has so many civs, I guess, owned that it's fine.
I didn't know it's meta to build fighter ones in UK.
So the new, it's only in this mod really, because you grind the MIO. That
So
is
you
why.
actually progress in the MIO?
Yeah, he progressed already 72%. I mean,
Okay.
by
Because
also
like a
researching
normal
it.
TFB, it takes forever, right?
Yeah, that's why you do. No, like it's the same as normal TFB. It's just that
they changed it.
no, the Mio takes forever. That's why he's producing fighter ones. Like you still like with 30 mils on it, you're still
this
gonna
still
do a
looks
lot
way
of progress.
faster than vanilla. Like he's already 72% progress.
Yeah, I mean he did the research, also. You know, like he researched the fighter. That's 600 funds. I'm not sure how much funds he has on it right now, but I would imagine 712. So he has produced, not even for that long, but above 100 funds for like 2, maybe 3 months. Okay, that's already a lot of world tension, but probably that's fine. Only 2 volunteers from Germany. Yeah, that's a thing we need to change in mod so that they can always send the volunteers. But yeah. Okay, is Germany doing air day one? Very little amount. 25 on tanks. A lot on guns and such. Okay. This is kind of counterintuitive, right? The UK is outproducing the Axis right now.
I mean, just on air.
Yeah, they're not going to get Madrid before the Soviet volunteers arrive. I mean, they have already arrived in Madrid, so... And they're doing Mountaineer volunteers. 26 with so far. I mean, I think it's the starting template. Yeah, it is. It is the starting template.
Where are the Axis volunteers? Italy has 5. But
I mean, they
Germany
have
has
sent.
2.
They have sent. It's just they're not there, man. Man. Why did I say man? Alright, well, they're not there yet. That's what I'm saying.
Man.
I mean, they're not on the front line, but they're there.
Man.
Man. Okay, so the Soviets... Yeah, infra into mills. I like it, I really do. But why are they maxing out the infra? Shouldn't they do the infra focuses? They only now did Stalin Constitution. Oh no, wait, what? No, this is normal timing. Yeah. What is their production like? A lot on guns, AA, artillery a lot. So they are gonna invest into artillery, radio, support equipment. And then We have the truck and train. 10 on train is necessary. Oh,
Really?
yeah. So it's a heavy tank
I
Russia. They're rushing
you get
heavies.
so much from the AI.
No,
Like from
no,
the
like
three
you need
miners.
10 on trains just because you need to do all the decisions to get rid of the industry. If you don't want to do that, then probably 5
Yeah,
on
true,
trains
for
is
the
fine.
relocation, I forgot that.
Yeah.
By the
Probably
way, what
5
happens
on
if
trains
Spain
is fine.
dies?
Hmm?
What happens if Spain dies?
I think we just give 10 mils to Russia and call it a day. Or they play with it.
I mean, is there a mechanic or is it just...
There's
like
no
a
mechanic.
maintenance?
Like, this is basically just TFB with a redrawn map. That's what you should just think of. Air Russia? No, I don't think so. No, no air.
Oh, yeah, by the way, YouTube is also on 720p.
I mean, that's fine. I can't be bothered to restart the stream and
I
figure out
wouldn't
the
be bothered for
settings,
that.
and like 720p is fine. It's not even a thing that's gonna become a video. It's just a stream for stream's sake. But yeah, I do want to see people invest into air on Russia a little bit because you have so many mills. You start with like, yeah, a line on fighters, I guess, or something. You are allowed to lend these to allies. Like, I would say it's...
Are you allowed to get any Soviet?
No. But you're allowed to lend these to allies.
So you think that Soviets should build air to just lend these them to the UK?
No, because then you'll die. Because allies can't be inside you. You still need to survive. You know?
So you think people will do air Soviets?
No. I think that it could be worth investing with it, because you're close eco, right? Allies are alu capped. Then
yeah, but the issue is always, like, if you have air, and Germany has more air, your air is useless.
no, so it enters at 30% cast, for example, right? So, but you don't build air for that. You build air to contest, so the allies can, you know,
when
win the air war.
does it do that in TFB?
Well, okay, it's more than just the map redrawn.
Ah, got you.
Yeah. At least Packer said it should work now. So we'll see here today, I guess.
So
Axis has cast in
the
the battle. The Soviets have only fighters off. Makes sense. But they haven't sent a second air wing. That's interesting. Well, they could have. And they're using the old fighter. And they are not... Yeah, imperfect play, I would say. Right? I mean, they're using the old fighter. Doesn't make sense. They're also attritioning in Russia. They've lost 400 guns so far. They're just standing there. So you went for the army XP gain guy first, which makes sense because that's what you lack the most as Russia army XP. And that's why you want Spain to last for a good amount of time as well, because that's where you get your XP.
Fun fact, they forgot to let me Spain trains.
Oh, fun fact, we were supposed to have fixed that, but they're allowed to lend these Spain. Yeah.
Fun fact, it's not fixed.
Yeah, fun fact, we're gonna add like 60 trains to Spain. But, yeah. I think Axis will handle this though. Like, it doesn't look too bad right now for National Spain. They did lose the West, but that's very fine. As long as you take the East. But yeah, the Axis are struggling. Well, yeah,
I
Japan.
mean,
I haven't looked.
lost any division, so it's fine.
Japan's eco is pretty insane, right? I mean, yeah, they're doing Inferent to Mills, which is smart. They have a lot of starting civs, 163 to be exact. Quite strong. I mean, they don't start with that many. They do the focuses for the civs and stuff also, but...
I mean, having the Manchukuo's factories, like, early on is pretty strong because Manchu has bad economy loss.
Yeah, but
Japan
it's...
has good ones.
Yeah, but Japan will now, you know, they are closed eco, but they will have to import for whatever they need once they need stuff, you know. They would just be importing one civ off of Manchu, but they'll be needing a lot more for trade. So Japan
I mean,
scales
I would assume
off.
it's very beneficial for Japan. Like this annex setup.
Yeah, but it's like we cannot have a Manchu player and such, like, because
Obviously.
Japan didn't, yeah. So this is just the way I wanted to solve it. They will be limited on micro, but at least they have a bit more macro strength. Okay.
And about like Brazil and so on.
About what? Oh my god, look at all the
Roosevelt
pockets.
in
Yeah,
USA.
okay, now France made a pocket in the west, but they also made pockets of the Republicans in the east. Looks like it belongs. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the what's it called? The Axis is fine here.
Yeah. I mean, they've killed enough Republican divisions so far, I would say, for it to be fine. But they also lost some nationalists in the west, but that's easier to recover. Spain is training behind the front line with a division. Why? Alright. Interesting. Yeah, Japan
one division
navally
training.
is, converting all the cruisers to carriers for naval supremacy spam. They're only 5 on trains. I'm not sure if they would need more. I would imagine so, but maybe not. But I would say the Japan production looks good, honestly. It's very... You can see how, for example, Soviets had 7 on radios, 11 on support equipment. You can see that they have planned out that's exactly how much they need. Japan just slapped 20 on support equipment, 20 on radios. Man, that's ish the range I'll need. Yeah, so less prepared, you could say.
What happened to squad weapons? Am I blind?
You're not blind. We merged the cost of horses, squad weapons, and guns into one equipment, and we also merged the stats into it. So it's the same, but easier macro.
I mean, I understand that, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's still TFB in sorts of all the stats and everything. Just simpler macro. Yeah, Japan has 175 mills so far, and they build a mill.
Research, I guess.
Yeah, Japan builds a mill every 51 days. They build a mill with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. Yeah, that's quite good though.
I mean, with that low air attack on the now infantry equipment, isn't it worth it to build CAS for the China war?
The what? Low.
As Japan to build CAS?
Usually build packs. Packs are usually the play.
Anything that does ground damage.
Usually it's the play, yeah. They're not doing it though. I don't know why, because they would also grind their MIO. They have rubber, they have alu. They wouldn't have to import for it. I would do it, but yeah. I would sacrifice having some less inf because you don't have the supply anyhow. And in that case,
I'm pretty sure that you now have less air attack on the infantry than before.
Perhaps slightly, but they also nerfed CAS. But also org was lower than TFB. If you look at the org of a division here, a Japanese division has 30. It would probably be around 40 before. It was nerfed by literally 25%. All org across the board. And they also nerfed CAS damage by a third. So CAS is theoretically stronger, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how much Japan gets out for the China war. I think a lot. If I had to guess. They're doing 11-8s. Yeah, chat, if you want me to look at something, just tell me. Have you had a... No, I factory reset my PC today, and that's why you're watching in 720p. And I'm not gonna bother restarting the stream for that. Such a minor thing. Alright, Lana, I'm gonna go piss. You carry the stream meanwhile. Strong truth nuke.
Stream sucks. So no resolution. Can barely see you. Any more questions? Can you check what USA is doing with Navy? Sure, but I cannot show you. Building carriers and building I mean, having 5 on carriers is I think it's a refit. Yeah, no, it's not a refit. It's just finishing it, and the rest is light cruisers and it's empty light cruisers. Oh yeah, it's a refit mod. Like you put empty stuff and then you refit modules on it because otherwise it would be too many resources. Italy is just building convoys, so I guess it's in no Africa. Sorry for the spoiler. And UK is just building escort destroyers because they probably figured out what they are doing. And Germany is building convoys, but they need to build some for the rubber buying. opinion on Denko's physique?
.30 width is most optimal. I mean, depends. 20 width could also be very optimal, depending on what lines you want to fill, because everything is a multiple of 20, not 30 in this mod. But obviously 30 widths perform better in individual combat. But for example, if you want to have something that holds for a very long time, 20 widths could be a good choice. The Axis making their way east now, so yeah, it's pretty safe to say... They also took Madrid. It's pretty safe to say that they will win this civil war here. World tension is very low now, 3% only. I would imagine it's Anschluss very soon.
Okay, did you see that Italy is not building a navy?
I didn't, but look at Germany.
Actually,
He's doing all the... Why is he doing these focuses? He could do Anschluss right now, but he's not. And he's also doing subversive infiltrators. Why?
Well, he just lost his spy, so he wants to get a new one. I don't think that's the reason.
Interesting. And they went for Tot first, but very late, I'm imagining. Yeah. And they didn't go for the mills on Germany. You get 18 mills from 3 35-day focuses. This goes against kind of everything. Only 100 mils on Germany. And the UK sitting at 89.
Early consumer goods, you know?
Yeah. What now? I'm really wondering, because I don't agree with this, what they're doing, the UK. Yes, going for the mills is good. However, right now, what they should have done already is held the Imperial Conference. So look at the requirements for early mob. You need 25% war support, right?
Mm-hmm.
So UK gets 10 from Imperial Conference. And
yes, no.
Never
mind. That was never world tension lock.
Yeah. You just need 25% war support. And plus you can send an attaché. Actually, I think they had... Yeah, from world tension at the peak. No, but you can also send an attaché on the UK. They have got professional office corps. Have they clicked together? I guess, yeah, they have clicked together. And it means they have an army guy already. They could pick an air guy as well and send an attaché before the China war even. And I would argue they do have the PP to do it. They went for the mill guy and the construction speed guy. Makes sense, but I don't know. Early mob seems like a very good investment for the Allies. Like it's, yeah, 20% more mill construction speed and 5% less consumer goods.
I mean, all miners are already building mills.
On the Allies?
On the Allies, yeah.
Yeah, then why not do Imperial Conference? You get early mob. I mean, I guess they want to use the bonuses later when they have.
I find it interesting that on Canada you build mills on civilian economy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? Like you can have early mob in 1936, basically. Like Canada's war support now would go up by 5 and he would have it. Saf would be up by 5 and he would have it. India would be up by 5 and he would have it. And yeah, Australia is already early mob, which is good, but like he's the only one with the war support to do it.
Yeah, but Australia starts with it, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like UK, Canada, Saf, and Rosh would all be an early mob if they did the Imperial Conference. So I would say it's worth it for the Allies to do it, but yeah. Okay, the Soviets are not gonna try the hold in the east. They're instead gonna what do you call it? Apt for holding the south, and I guess recalling later. I guess they calculated that's how they get the most XP. I mean, calculated. I guess they're guessing that's how they get the most XP.
I go get a cookie.
A coffee?
A cookie.
A cookie. Okay. And I don't get really why they picked this guy. And they haven't picked... Oh, maybe they did pick the cheaper... Actually. Maybe they did. And they never went for the Civ guy because they didn't build Civs, but they didn't go for the popular figurehead either. What did
Angus, are you afraid to play?
Huh?
Are you afraid to play?
Yep, Danish. That is why I'm spectating. Russia's already won 60 mils. Like, the Allies must have more mils right now. Okay, UK. Wait, let me check this out. So, Germany has started building mills now. 121 mils. Okay. UK has 102. Italy? Still only building civs and infra. What? What is this cooking? What? And you have a civ guy, yeah? Okay, so what is the plan for Italy here? Oh, he is building screens now. What do you mean?
Yeah, he was building only comets at the beginning, but I guess...
Yeah, he's
he
building
just wanted some...
Torp light cruiser. Okay, and he's not putting... Oh, the final slot for light attack, I guess he's not putting. How many
I'm
has
a
he
bit
produced?
afraid that they might hold in France.
They might. I mean, the France player, who is it? Pezio. Pezio is quite good, yeah. Mm.
I mean, they spam tanks. It's a slide? No, it's heavy tanks. I can't identify the pictures.
Yeah, it's heavy tank spam. I don't know why he has one on all the other equipments.
I mean, the
Not
fun fact
sure.
is that Germany is building assault guns. And UK is like... did a lot
Yeah,
of,
that's
it's
not
still doing a lot
gonna...
of early fighters. And Germany's barely
It's
producing
not
any.
gonna pierce the French once he puts the good armor on him. Oh, and he goes for minus 10% reliability, 10% stats thingy. Is he rushing the light cannon? He is. 483 days until he has it. So slightly before 1939, France gets the cannon for the light, for the heavy, because they can only field the light gun.
Like the improved small cannon.
Yeah, all the research looks good on France. I think he got the... Oh, he never did begin rearmament, but he could have, even while going left side. Oh. Ooh, but I mean, I guess he couldn't have known that. But wait, actually, yeah, why didn't he do begin rearmament? What? Oh, I guess he went down for the, yeah, the mills on this part of the tree. And he went for the 10% resources now. But he could have
Does he
done
actually
the
need that?
army focus tree. Hmm?
Can't he just buy the resources?
Possibly. I mean, that would be better, probably. But, I mean, he's going for the research slot now? I don't know. Like, I would prefer to go... Like, he had over 10% world tension. And the focus will continue. It was 11 even at one point. So the focus would have finished. Yeah,
Is
I'm
going
not...
ban
The
leaks
player's
worth it,
thing
or
is
is it
not accurate.
stupid?
Hmm?
Ban the leaks, like removing political violence? Is it good or bad?
You should ban the leagues. I mean, so basically, communism.
I guess these are the events on France?
Yeah,
Event?
yeah. It's the
Like
communist
comparable
events.
to the
And
Romanian
I guess he
events?
wants to keep it so he can do anti-communist raids or something. I'd imagine.
Talking about Romania, was it fixed that you can like dismantle the resources twice? Like with the air raids?
Sorry, what?
But you know that there's like an air raid for the oil fields?
Yeah,
And when you do it twice, it's like minus 100%.
yeah.
Is it fixed?
I'd imagine not. Why, the miners are building civs on the axis. A lot of civs. What am I watching here? Okay, well, it's a civ greeting axis. Italy has started mills now. I'm not sure he catches up in mill I see, like... Yeah, Allies should have a strong start for Africa. Canada building... Tanks. Yeah, tanks. Okay. They're building heavies on Canada. And on SAF,
to answer your
infantry.
question,
Infantry SAF.
Dankus wants to reduce costs, so that's why there's no t-shirt that's only 720p.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, okay, SAF is inf. I like it. It's gonna be very sustainable, actually, for him. I'm not sure how many divs he's gonna get out, but
I mean,
I think it's
what
a
triggers
decent
me is he has 25% roll tension and doesn't switch. Well, it's what I mean.
Australia also building mills. Yeah, I mean, dude, Australia and South together have Italy's mill count. You know?
Well, probably because they built mills.
Yeah, but it's also like not even 38 yet. Oh, they did Anschluss. It's not a world tension card game. That's really lucky for the Allies.
Australia also seems like super powerful in this because you have Dutch Indies. Like you have more industry than Raj.
Mm. So Raj has 39 mills. Yeah.
Like Australia just has more.
Why is he doing Assam oil? He's going for the research slot. Okay. And he's not going for the infrastructure construction speed, I guess, because he doesn't want to spend the 75 days. But it's pretty good in this scenario. Oh, they timed the conference properly this time. That's good. Okay. I guess everything looks fine. But I wouldn't have done the oil focus, to be honest. Even for the research slot. You don't need that research slot on India. Alright, let's see Japan's prep. They're about to declare. Oh. And there's the war goal. And... oh yeah, they passed. They're lined up. Yeah, their templates look good. They have recon.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how worth that is. I'm not so sure how
I mean,
worth
it gives
it.
like the 2.5%. It gives Orc and artillery attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna just see what happens if you remove it. Like, you lose 10 soft.
You use 20 stuff, what do you mean?
No, you lose 10.8.
I go down from 270, I'm looking at different templates. But I went down from 270 to 250.
I'm looking at Japan right now. It's 258, going down to 247.
We opened it, now it's also the same.
Org is minus
But before it
0.2.
was 270. There you go.
No,
Let's move on.
they still have good stats for now. I mean, they have planning. Wait, no, they don't on these. Okay, well then, maybe they're fine. Oh, the cast damage does a lot here.
But you lose like 3 casts a day.
Look how much. Yeah, but look at the cast damage. It's so good, but they shouldn't produce. Oh,
They
they are
started
producing
like on
tax.
tech
Yeah,
points now.
they are starting to produce tax. 100, dude, 230 mils is crazy. 230. How's their collabs doing? They have 3 collabs. That's what they should have by now, and they have another one going, preparing. Okay. And they've done the South
But
invasion properly.
I thought Becker added the thing where Axis can look at Japan and the other way around.
I hope they're careful in the South. I mean, they're gonna be able to reach the supply hubs, I think, that they want to reach. Spanish Civil War finished. And they're dumping 30 divisions into the South. I mean, this is kind of what I would do. Not this. This I wouldn't do in the North. But they're gonna be fine.
I mean, what
They're
they
also
should
gonna
do, they should
circle
move
on
the
the supply
Soviet
hub.
volunteers to Hong Kong. Then
There is
turn
no
Hong
Soviet
Kong.
volunteers.
What do you mean, isn't Soviet volunteers?
There's no, because you need to be able to. I mean, sure. You need to be able to test build for China. It's a tournament, you know. Can't just have randomized stuff happening. All
What
the
do you
time.
mean? Why can't you have like volunteers
Hmm?
from Soviet?
Because it is like it changes the outcome so much. The China war, like literally, it can give half a year difference. That's huge for a
It's
game.
called fun.
It's called not tournament fun in this case.
I mean, at that point we moved to the China War.
No.
I don't know. Volunteers seem fun. It's the same in Spain. If you remove the volunteers, we remove the fun.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Think about
I
it.
see your arguments. Like, I've played this game for over 10,000 hours. I'm well aware of your arguments, but this is just the way that I decided it's probably the best for the tournament. But they're still not doing. They're doing 5 on scout planes. Why 5? They're doing 5 on scout planes, which doesn't make sense. 1 is enough. But like, what I'm confused about mostly is like, yeah, they're doing tanks now. That's good, but they're not doing supply planes. That would speed up the China war by a lot.
By the way, you don't even have 10k hours. You have 9,449.
Okay. They have a huge stockpile as well they could be using right now. Are they importing alu? No, they're not. But they're already maxed out on steel on Japan. And yeah, they're doing torp cruisers. Look at this. I might make it so you can put 10 on torp cruisers. Like all types of ships. I guess you can't. I might make it so you can put 10 on all kinds of capitals as well, except for super heavy. If that works.
Pretty sure you can do that.
Because that's just the ease of macro. But I don't want you to get super heavy capital ships earlier, you know?
Fast, yeah.
Because that is an actual change.
But for heavy cruisers, it's very annoying.
Yeah, and it won't change anything, is the main point. Okay, Italy is actually shitting out mills very fast. Yeah, this access is limited by steel. I had a theory of what could be a good thing for the Axis, because Germany right now is an autarky, right? So that's why they're not exporting any steel, which is where the Axis steel is. I would make my miners build infra day one, yes, then steel refs, then mills. That way you would never have resource issues. And you kind of need the, you do need to have built the steel refs by later anyhow.
Yeah,
so why not?
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you do need to have built them for autarky. Otherwise, you don't get autarky on Germany. Like, autarky achieved. UK mill count, 125. Germany has... Oh, yeah. Germany has shot away. Germany built 100 mills in the past year. Yeah. Went quite fast for them, to be honest. Okay. German production is 122 on fighters, 20 on tanks only. Yeah. Still 25 on guns and 15 on artillery. It's quite a lot. Phil. Oh, it's just for manpower. I see. UK is
normal tanks of Canada.
10 on tac bombers. I like it because then they can be pretty versatile. And 104 on fighters. UK is producing 3.5 fighters per day. Germany's producing 3 only. Okay, 3.3. Yeah, but Germany's producing less when Germany has a minus 7.5% spirit. That's the issue. Also, they could right now be doing Reichsleiter. Wait, they went with Tot. They went with Tot. They're not going to do Goering for minus 7.5% fighter production costs. Which also gives like a bunch of other production bonuses. They went for the construction speed again instead. It reminds me of the LW tournament when we had people who believed in production and some who believed in output, you know? Like literally, and both sides were sometimes equal. It's funny. Because if you autism enough into one of them, you will, you know, with enough construction, you will keep up. But it depends. I don't think this is the mod that can actually keep up. We'll see though.
Well, it depends on how long the games last.
Exactly. Oh, look at US research. Tac bomber, heavy fighter, artillery, improved medium battery. They're doing carrier 3s. Also producing the torp cruiser. Okay. 41 on guns, 21 on artillery. Like you can see how the US has prepped for the resources.
So why is everyone building torpedo cruisers?
Currently the meta. It's not final for the tournament how we'll keep Navy, but with the naval system of having only
TFB,
75
right?
screens, for example. Yeah, it's TFB.
How do I say that nice way? There was always one meta.
Yeah, but the meta changes though. They're always gonna produce just one ship. It just depends on what it is. But right now it's torpedo cruisers because torpedo attack is the best. And you can fit the most torpedo attack into a navy by doing torpedo cruisers. And it's cost efficient, resource efficient. Yeah, they're just the best ship.
Spoiler alert, the next time it will be torpedoes are the worst.
Oh yeah, by the way, did Italy do dockyards at all? No, only the 34 starting. Okay, let's check out...
He built carrier navs though.
Yeah, but they're... Yeah, actually, it doesn't make much
I don't
sense.
see any carrier, so why is it carrier devs? Are they better than normal carrier and normal devs?
Yeah, slightly. But they are not, because they don't have range with the first one. The first one doesn't have range, so I wouldn't do them. Like, basically, you can cover the central, not
With
even...
a 680
Look,
range,
look.
you need to take Malta to cover it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even cover the central. In that case, put 15 on transport planes, you know? And then you'll have supply in Africa. $25 on carrier navs is kind of a lot. He's doing a light cruiser 3 hull? For what? For the engine, I'm guessing. Actually, he's doing light cruisers, so maybe he's just gonna stick with it. I don't know why he's 3 on convoys. That doesn't make sense to me, though. That does not make sense to me. Let's check out Russia. Russia is at 234 mils. They have outmilled Germany. I mean, they have always had more mils than Germany, to be fair. And yeah, they're just going up on guns and such. And now they're doing the infrastructure. Did they time the infra? Oh yeah, they did. They did. They're building the 80 slots that are gonna become 100 slots. There you go. You could even see it real time. That's nice. That's good. Good prep from Russia. Yeah, I like when people prep well. And they also built in the states, you see here, Balakovo. Search for that state, Lana. Balakovo.
It's next to Zavatar.
Yeah, look at the amount of resources there. And remember, building infra is worth it also on the resource states for Russia, because you keep all the resources. So, for example, also Krasnodar is usually worth it.
He needs to build a supply up there for the extra resource boost.
Oh, really? Right. Truth, Nuke. Because if you have a supply hub in a state with resources, you actually get more. So you can see infrastructure modified by 1.5. Yes, you're right. Because if we check Stalin...
No, actually, no, look at Orenburg, for example.
Hmm?
Like, look at Orenburg. Like,
Well, let's check Hamburg.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't give a modifier from having a supply hub. I think it's removed.
But maybe it needs to be on the VP. For the states.
It just has to be in the state.
Mm.
It's not a thing.
Maybe we can
It's
check
not
it.
in TFP.
Kharkiv. Okay, it's not a thing in TFP. There you go. Yeah, Japan war going quite nicely. Let's check that out. They're a bit encircled by the AI. I mean, look at Shanghai. What the fuck happened there? What the fuck happened there? And they're encircled with one division over there as well. But they haven't lost any divisions yet. They're doing quite a smooth war here. Have they spawned the waves? Only 2 waves. Hmm.
I would say they're doing fine because they already have one.
Yeah.
But the time is going fast.
Yeah, the time is going fast. You want to finish the war by now. I mean, with no volunteers, you can.
I guess it's hard to micro because the speed is so high. How many people are there in Japan? 2?
There's 2, yeah. But there's no volunteers to micro against, so that's why 3 speed. And this 3 speed is faster, yes.
Can you imagine how it would look like if there would be 6 Soviet volunteers? How much?
Yeah, it would be...
How
yeah,
many encircled
that's
Japanese
why,
divisions?
that's why we're not gonna do that. Because that would not be fun. They're getting encircled left and right, dude. Like, look in the center also. They might lose divisions there. It depends. And on the coast?
Next to one.
Yeah, I think the Japan has to do a few more test builds for how to kill China, to be honest. I mean, they're gonna do it, and it's gonna go fine. It's just that, oh yeah, they lost the division. Oh, maybe no.
So just one.
Yeah, sadly.
I mean, not that I care.
And they're using planes inside of an encircled airport in Shanghai. Strong.
Oh my god, can Japan click away this in the enemy naval invasion thing? Actually, I'm on China, never mind. They're the wrong.
Can China do it? Come on.
The AI can't click it away.
Yeah, noob AI.
Yeah.
Only 2 waves spawned on China, so I'd say not 6 more months, but almost. Okay, then you gotta make sure they finish all the pockets they make. You gotta just make pockets, small ones, and just finish them off. Now encircle the capital. Just to remind them they have to take it.
You have to take the entire logic.
Hello, reminding you, you need to take Nanjing now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take it. Give it a minute.
Attacking with 2 divisions across the river. Big.
Oh no.
I mean,
Why 2 divisions though?
yeah. Why even 2?
Yup.
So true.
It would be slower than 1.
Yeah.
Idiots.
I mean, it'll die. Come on, Ella. I want to see a genuine attempt to take the capital, please.
Oh Jesus!
He's doing it now.
I know, I went in and told him to.
Actually, he's making it slower again, but whatever, it's done.
But yeah, look at how all the Chinese divisions on the coast are encircled. They don't need to kill them. They could just leave them there. And get all the equipment. Which is pretty worth it, because if we check China right now, what they're fielding... China's fielded equipment is at 306,000 guns. What?
Whoa!
No, that's so much. What the fuck?
By the way,
Did they?
it's 2K
Oh yeah, they
German
just did the
fighters,
third wave.
2.4K from UK. So Germany is getting there.
Germany has more.
I mean, not yet. Yes, 400 behind.
Mm. Oh, Germany's gonna convert. He has 11 on a convert tank. Whatever that
Now
means.
UK has more production than Germany, so there goes that.
Germany's 240 mils. Should have, yeah, 300 by warish. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's 6 months until war. Imperial Conference dropped. Oh, UK's having to build up Africa and everything right now. Look at that. They're doing prep for if it's an Ethiopia hold. Which they should kind of predict it not being, to be honest, but I like the prep.
I'm not even sure it's an Africa hold.
With this navy? Yeah. But look, the allies are already prepping with the converter divisions by Yemen and stuff. But I'm not even sure allies might hold Africa. You know what I mean? In this case, it would be worth it. But if it's a like
funny.
super prepped axis,
It would be
then
funny if
smart
they are
to do
holding
what they're
Africa
doing.
and at the same time Italy is not in Africa.
Yeah, nobody's there. The AI walks in. Let's see France here. Has he started converting? I would imagine. Yeah, he's converting all his tanks right now. It's another... Ooh, that's a lot of tanks to convert, actually.
Like RT is not meta anymore for Rush.
Well, now he gets
I'll
the
have to see
renewal
something.
funds. Ah, and he went for this? Conversion speed, I see. Okay. He never
Thanks,
did
but,
this... Oh, he doesn't remove defensive stratagems because he's not going to hold in France. I guess that's some time saving.
Is Tech RT not good anymore?
Hmm?
Tech RT is it not good anymore?
It got nerfed a
Because
lot in base
Because
TP,
neither
yeah.
Romania nor Russia are doing it.
Well, I would say for Romania it could be worth it, but or Raj, for example, right? But it depends on what they're
Romania's
giving
heavy
a
RT
task for.
and-
Heavy already, I wouldn't say is a good thing. Like, in what situation is it good?
City Buster.
Yeah, City Buster, but you need what?
But against who?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Because of the tanks.
I mean,
I guess it's still good than Soviets.
if the Soviets don't have, for example, he could put his heavy arty divisions in Leningrad and push, you know? I guess. That could be a play, but if the Soviets put one heavy there, well, actually, they could push it with casts, so it's fair enough. Wait, what is Finland doing? 31 mils only. He's gonna build forts. Okay. Where's this
By the
fort?
way, France started refitting to the squeeze war.
Oh.
So he has like an insane heart attack. 57 attack.
Yeah. Finland's not training up any more
Meanwhile,
divisions. or
Germany with
anything.
his assault guns. I started building some Panzerforce though.
Yeah, I know, he's gonna convert it, said.
Wait, he's converting the assault guns into... No, he's not.
I mean...
I'm pretty sure the assault guns are assault guns.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna stay assault guns. So.
Okay. Maybe.
Because he has like assault gun... actually, can you put them without it?
I mean,
Yeah, they could build cheaper ones if they would convert.
did he rush first wave upgrade? He did not. Then I guess he's not gonna have the armor. Because Germany can be unpierceable with their medium tanks, even against the French heavy with that cannon. Because with the armor first wave upgrade, you can actually have enough armor. Okay, so they're prepping. Soon it's war. They have untrained army on Germany, but a lot of artillery divisions, like... Wait, what? Oh, they're using the Spain template, I see, yeah. Looks fine.
Are templates free?
Hmm?
No, templates are not free.
Okay, they went for the next artillery on Germany. Do they switch the line is the question.
What do you say about the amount of rubber Germany has?
I mean, they will have enough. They will have enough. They already have the rubber tech, okay. Well, yeah, they're gonna have about enough. They are on autarky. I mean, it's questionable, I guess. They're doing Molotov into Danzig or War right now. So they'll be able to have finished 2 more rubber refs. That's another 50. So they won't have full enough rubber for this amount. Yeah, I'm not sure what the play is for them. Oh wait, no, dude. They should have... Okay, they made a big fuck up somewhere. They should have improved rubber processing right now, basically. That's where the rubber
deficit
is.
Focus yet with the plus rubber.
Oh, they haven't even done the focus for plus rubber.
Can you read out the focus name they're currently doing?
Co-liquidization.
No.
Co-liquefaction. But yeah, that's what's gonna give them enough rubber. Actually, no, that's the focus below it.
They renamed it.
Huh?
Liquefaction is how they named it.
Oh, liquefaction.
It's the correct word.
Okay. Well, it's interesting that they didn't do this in like before. What focus did they do? Like they haven't done the range focus either on the air. You know, Germany gets 15% air range.
A solid into a liquid.
I think the Allies won the air war. With the Germany, I think they're gonna have to ignore. I mean, they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be slightly late on Danziger War because right now, mid-May into they're gonna be slightly late unless they do Danziger War next focus. They're gonna be late on it. So I guess they're gonna go.
I guess the funniest thing is that they're starting the war with like 200 cas.
Yeah, but I mean, for day one, you don't need that much.
No, it's bad. What do you mean?
Hmm?
They will use their tech bombers to cas. Like, you know.
Tech bombers to cas.
Like they have to use their techs for cas on Germany.
No, they don't. Like,
it's
you don't
enough
need that
for
much
one
gas.
single battle, the 200.
I would say it's enough because you only want to push with the tanks, right?
Yeah, but you have more than 4 tanks, right? So more than one battle.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean, but like, it
Plus,
should be
if
fine.
someone attacks with infantry, their cas is gone.
Yeah.
How's UK set up with that? Hope you also know cas. Oh, they have 300.
Maybe you start with 300 on the UK. He's not building any yet either. Yeah. Okay.
France starts also start with there, right? Yeah.
UK 150 mils by war. It's decent. Yeah, UK trade is what saves them. But he's built up Africa already. That's what you have to consider. Or he built up that, and oh, they're doing a scaffold. Look at that.
Italy is also building up Africa.
They have 6 French heavy tanks sitting down in SAF. Look at that.
Wait, so you want to tell me they're not even trying to defend Egypt?
I guess not. I guess their plan is to lure the Axis. Honestly, it's smart. What the fuck is the Axis gonna do with Africa? There are VPs in Africa for the victory condition, so the Allies will have to control them at one point. But they don't need to control them early on. Like, this is smart. This is what I want to see. This is really fucking smart. Except for that they're
would
not
UK
covering
be
this
allowed to delete the factories in Egypt? Are there rules about that?
Yes, there's rules about that. You may only delete dockyards. Yeah, I like it. I really like this from the Allies.
Remember the thing where France got like their tanks to spawn overseas
on the capitulation.
But why would I?
Because like France has 240 divisions deployed in Damascus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wasn't there something where you could evacuate your tanks?
Yeah, he has 6 tanks.
I
I already
don't
told
thi-
you. 6 tanks are sitting down in Saf.
Okay, so there's no fight for France.
No,
You
the Axis
should,
won't need the CAS. But he has done all of his starting equipment is sitting also in West Africa. Look at that. So that Italy won't get the West Africa ports. That's smart. Like,
friendly
this is
advice.
amazing prep from the fucking allies, man. Amazing prep.
Friendly advice. Make this impossible to be able to move all the tanks out of France.
No.
Like France side to the end. Like this is like every game will be France no hold, and then you have no fight.
Sure.
You don't have a problem with that?
No, if that's what they want to do for their prep, sure. Go ahead. This is just
Kind of
using the game.
minimizing combat.
Sure, France. Germany gets a free France. That's so good for them. That means they don't have to refit until they get the good cannon, which means they save so much IC. Like literally, Germany is saving so much IC that they don't have to prep for France then. Like being fully prepped for France versus a real France pulled is super hard. Yeah, they're doing now the rubber focus, but you should have done this like the rubber focus here that they're doing now. You should do early 38, so you can use the 100% bonus on the next rubber tech, so you can get rubber tech in like before war. But at least they will have enough rubber from the modified amount they're gonna get. Actually, correction, they will have enough on Germany. They won't have enough in the faction. Yeah, I mean, in Danziger World, they have 0 tanks deployed. They don't even need tanks deployed. Yeah. And they only have enough assault tanks for 6 tanks right now.
It means all the assault guns that Germany built are completely useless.
Yes, but they can refit them for the good cannon. Which they have in 111 days. Otherwise, they would have had to refit twice, you know? A lot of IC saved. Okay, what is Russia up to? They have the heavy tank in 190 days. Yeah. That's good.
I mean, still a bit sad that war starts in 41. You see my problem with that, right?
I do see your problem with it, but like, again, we'll see. It's just like how TFV is balanced. It's not a competitive mod, if you know what I mean. This is just we're seeing
Well,
now.
for
This
a
is
tournament, I would
this,
aim for maximizing combat.
right, but TFV is not a combat mod per se, if you know what I mean.
I know. It's watching the map.
I mean, it's a LARP mod, right? That's what it is.
I prefer my description. Watching the map.
No. I'm gonna go get a sandwich. Be right
Wow.
back. Just in time for Danziger War, I believe. Wait, let me check. Yeah. I'll go get a sandwich. Or 2. I'll get 2 tuna sandwiches.
Two things I don't want to see: elfen girls and dankers naked. So you don't want to see girls and you don't want to see dankers. So what do you want to see? How fast was that sandwich?
I made them earlier today. I showed you. I made 4 of them. I had 2 for lunch, now I'm gonna eat 2 for dinner. It was in the fridge.
And they still taste good?
Yeah, it's tuna.
Yeah, but don't they like become wet
Hmm?
and soft? You know what I mean?
Really crispy.
Yeah. So they've already dried.
Right.
Okay.
Ah, well. I can at least hear the crisp. Mm.
Soggy was the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm. How much mils? 39 mils on Hungary. You know, I played this exact mod at what was it? 100 almost.
Wow, you must be so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, always surprised me how different people can be in Hungary.
Yeah.
Mm, 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 mm,
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
Oh,
mm, mm. So is anything open?
No. It's
Ah,
a tournament practice mod. It's a
yeah,
practice
okay.
game.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
I mean, France is open and Africa is open.
Ooh, that is actually good. Wow. Tack. Oh, okay, danke, you suck dick. Like.
Still
This
haven't
guy's
finished
still
China.
struggling
What
in
the
China.
fuck? Yeah, or what?
I'm back. So apparently the Soviet just messaged me that he wants like me as fourth Soviet. But is that
I'm
allowed?
not the host or anything. Like, I'm not even involved in this game.
I can answer the question.
Thank you, Leonard.
No.
But is it true that you like dick? Yeah. Yeah.
They killed off all the guns. What the fuck?
What?
I'm not gonna get many guns from China at all. They didn't keep the divisions and cap them. I guess they don't even have the 5th collab yet. Yeah, they don't. Okay, that's very late then. They're not
They
even
still-
doing a 5th.
They
Huh?
still have 120k guns fielded.
No. They had over 300k guns
How much did they
fielded.
get? 50% or 25%?
I think either way, right? They killed off
Either way.
180,000 guns. And they're not doing a 5th collab. It's super weird.
Don't you get like 20% base intel or something from Focus?
Hmm?
Don't you get some intel from the Focus?
Intel? What are you talking about now?
Sorry, not intel, collaboration.
No. I mean, okay. So, from the, they did secure China? What the fuck? Okay, but, no, you don't get anything. It just doesn't make sense, because you could cap them way earlier and keep way more guns. Either way, even if you would get 20%, it doesn't make sense. Because you would save, like, 100,000 guns. It's insane.
Guess it was a different mod where you get compliance. Too many subnets of TFP.
Very interesting. France is usually capped by now. Like, it's 2 months into war.
France is holding strong.
Yeah.
I mean, Germany must know. I'm on the nation and I look at the Maginot Line and I see all these under-equipped divisions.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He's battle planning now.
are you allowed to use under-equipped divisions? Is there a rule?
I mean, he's producing the equipment.
Okay, so that's the rule. So weird to have TFB without horses, squad weapons, and radios. No, radios are still there.
It's
Makes
just
safe games
squad
20%
equipment and...
smaller.
Yeah.
And hot joints faster. Who wants that? Everyone knows that most of the time is spent in hot joints.
Yeah. Italy's not set up for Africa. And is not planning on joining, I guess, before France is fallen. Hmm. Okay, Japan capped China, but Italy has to join by... Okay, there's a July declaration, I see. So,
Are they forced in or they
August,
just step in,
September,
they don't join?
October. So, 24th of October they have to join.
By
They have
rule or
to
by
join.
game mechanic?
Rule.
Yeah, that's the issue. If it's a game mechanic, people cannot refuse.
I mean, they cannot either way.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? They're
just say no.
Yeah, okay, then they're gone.
But let's say no again.
They won't get to say no a second time, they're gone.
I go bedroom.
Hmm? Italy's setting up Africa. Very bad the divisions, to be honest. Okay. Very interesting, what? He does not look ready to join in 2 weeks. I'm spectating because it's 2 teams playing a practice game. Wife beater, approx. Okay. Hey Italy, just remind you have to join by the 24th of October.
Join Illy now.
Oh, they're in. And they don't get West Africa. Okay, I mean, very easy Europe conquering. Okay, Germany got Europe for free, basically. Oh, look at all that from occupation. That's a lot. Well, they better scale. They built civs for quite some time. And they have enough rubber? Oh yeah, basically, I mean, yeah. They don't have the rubber tech yet, though. And they're gonna, I guess, spend this bonus here. Yeah. And they're dispersed on Germany. What? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe it works. Oh, they cut out the line of the other tank. Okay. 150 on fighters. Yeah. UK is 150 on fighters, but has 11 open mills. Okay. Oh, they just annexed Ireland. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, shitting out mills, I would say. Yeah, UK builds mills very fast. They have the mill guy, they have a total mob, yeah, and then they have the here 5% construction speed, and they have 10% construction speed here. UK has a lot of mill construction speed. Italy's in the war now, walking up. They look ready. They look ready. But in not defending this tile doesn't make sense. It's such an easy mountain tile to just hold. Yeah. Who cares, I guess. Let me check something. Did they split the French fleet to make Vichy get nothing? This is interesting. I guess they have no navy. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
did I miss any combat?
No, but you missed France basically exploiting. I'm gonna ban that for the tournament.
What is the exploit?
If you split the free French, like if you split the French fleet before they cap,
Yeah.
Vichy doesn't get anything. If you have it in
Nice.
stacks of 1. Yeah.
Because Vichy gets like half the fleet, right?
They get 1 task force.
I'm pretty sure they can just get half of the fleet. So that then they get half
Look
of
at
the
Vichy
half.
ship count.
It should be 0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they get like half of each task force, and if a task force is 1, half would be less than 1, and then it's 0.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my theory.
Okay, it's paused now. France paused.
It is so smart that no one else came up with that before. I mean, they probably did before, but
Yeah.
You know, TFB universe.
Whoa! What are all these lines now in France? This is for resources he's doing this. But why didn't he do it in France, is the question.
Oh really? Thomas, I missed that. Was it
France
recently?
is fielding
A long time ago.
2.1k heavies. That's good. RIS heavy tank. And they're taking out Yugoslavia. Wait, is
Okay,
it
so
Tank Hungary maybe? It's Tank Hungary. What? And it's Tank Bulgaria? Good. Spain at least
heavy
went free
artillery.
trade, but that's gonna be killing him. Free trade and doing tanks is very hard. Very, very hard. He almost has 2 tanks though. That's cool.
I really hope for Bulgaria that he will get at least.
Oh no, he does not have 2 tanks, in fact.
Executions.
He's very negative on tanks. Okay, yeah, never mind. How is he only negative 1,000? I mean, how is he
can-
negative 1,000?
We can probably also do that on Spain with a navy.
Like, he can't be negative 1,000. Also, he's using an unallowed template, but I won't say anything until he's actually using it. But, that's interesting.
Is it the 50-50 like tank rule?
No, it's maximum 16 combo worth of armor. That's interesting how he's missing 1,000 while he can't even miss 1,000. Like there's nothing in the field that would miss 1,000. Yeah, 720. Like where's the other 400? I don't know. What's supposed down? Panzerschiff Micro, India. All right. What is going on?
Good that we don't have to care. I mean,
I mean, we don't have to.
in the
I'm just
sense
gonna go
of
ask.
fixing it.
I'm just gonna
He's
go
using the
ask.
host tool right now.
Is he?
It's
Who's-
activated.
For what?
India. On India.
Hey, what's going on?
We're trying to. Hungary
my
was
focus
getting-
tree vote.
focus was broken, so we're puppeting and liberating Hungary, so he joins the Axis.
It would
But now
not
they
let me
free him.
access.
Wait,
Where
what?
they-
Look over the other ones, bro.
How is Hungary bugged?
Because it wouldn't let me
I
join
have no
access.
idea. He said his focus was broken, so we're trying to puppet and liberate him.
There's
But
no
why is it
liberate. There's a puppet button, but not liberate.
Where if I puppeted themselves?
Wait.
Oh, it's the old host
What is the issue right now?
It would not let me join the Axis. Is the issue?
Do you join Axis automatically through Czechoslovakia?
Yeah. Then I had to leave to do a different focus. That fucked a different focus.
Yeah, you're supposed to have done those focuses before.
We're just adding him in because
I mean, it's not a bug, it's a skill issue in this case, but
No, yeah,
we
but
won't
like
fix
this,
that
we
in the
don't-
tournament.
Does this mean he remains puppet, or do we rehost?
Honestly,
Question, do you have
Project
console?
Niche, release me.
We can't. There's no.
There's a
no
host tool that's
release.
trash.
Yeah, it's the old host tool.
No,
it's the
do
shitty host.
you have console?
Might have
yourself?
to rehost.
He doesn't.
Console? No, there's no console. You have to
I
use
mean,
single player use console.
I mean, I can rehost and free him that way if you want to.
Okay, I'm just saying, for the
Yeah,
Axis
we can
team
do
for
that.
the tournament, that is a pure skill issue. You're supposed to have done the focus
Yeah,
beforehand.
we know, but it's a test game and we wanna be nice. So
We do it,
to them.
but yeah.
Is it that bad
Yeah,
to
it's
be a
fine.
puppet?
We can just fix it in the tape. We can just.
Can't you just let him
Okay.
some combos and boost him?
No, we always rehost, okay?
Just fix it and save.
Yeah.
Chibro, please tell me you took a save at the very end before you left.
No.
No, please tell me you did, because otherwise I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Fuck! Okay, wait.
Okay, I'm sending you my save. Fuck you.
God. Last night I took it out of this. What happened last night?
How does
Hmm?
Hungary even manage not to join the faction?
Wait, we banned this next exploit. What did you ban? It ended at 3 a.m. Cool.
No, it's the Navy split. Apparently, someone already did it.
No. Yeah, I mean, I will also ban it as an exploit. It was a 45 games, and allies were skill deficient. Touche. I was watching Sabrina Carpenter yesterday. I had a banger time. Wait, let me actually... Bangers. Wait. Oh, so many bangers. Host. Alright. I have the ID for you, Leonard. Here you go.
Already have it.
Well, you're so cool.
I was not forgotten.
Well, that's good.
Because I just typed insane pass and then realized that it was the old password.
Christian. Huh?
I typed insane pass. Yeah.
Is this password incorrect?
Did you also do it? It's the previous password. Yeah, it's just like he just wrote same pass and like yeah.
Yeah, okay, now it worked. No, but I was writing in the old password and it didn't
Okay.
work. I was confused. I guess I
So I
mistyped
was the
one
only
letter
one
or
who
something.
fell for it.
Probably. Brother. Savas, I'm gonna time you out.
By the way, the game cost like €3 to just buy it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna time him out. Wait, I can't time him out? He's OP. It's probably because of... Wait, can I type in the chat? I can't. Well, Spartan,
I can
Do you
find
mind?
out if my friend out how that works again.
you click on the name.
There you go. I gave it to him.
Good job. But I could actually... I think it's the same guy asking me to, like...
I was turned off for 1 minute. He will not do that again.
What's the exploit? So you can split the Free French fleet into stacks of 1, just splitting it, spamming the S key once you have it merged, and when they're in stacks of 1, they won't send any ships to Vichy. I guess it's a nice nose. Alright, thank you, colonizer. It's a server versus server, yeah, but it's a practice game. Savas, can you use your brain to like think about why you might have gotten timed out? I'm not complaining about exploits. I'm just saying that one I'm gonna ban. For a tournament setting with money, I'm not gonna allow exploits. I don't know who timed that guy out though.
How is the France removing all the tanks from mainland not an exploit but splitting the navy is?
Well, it's kinda, how do you say? It's a game feature that has been a game feature, so to speak, for a long ass time. And the Navy
you're
probably
saying
also has been a
It's
thing,
an
but
old
like,
exploit and now
No, no.
this one is a new one.
that's also a thing. But like, how do I say? This, I'm basically calculating in my balance that France can do this. France has the choice between getting the IC out or stopping Germany for a while, and also then wasting a lot of their IC in the terms that they need to convert to the second cannon and then the third, you know? And also they take losses in France and stuff, and
Yeah,
which means
for me it
they
sounds like the Allies have the chance to decide to start the war in 41.
I mean, you can how do you say, try to hold France within, for example, right, or tanks, and then the Allies can join and kill Italy. You know, like they're doing the strategy. Like you see how weak this Italy is.
39 and 41.
Yeah, but you saw how weak this Italy was, right? This means that the Allies today could have killed Italy if they held France.
I'm not saying that this is the best OP gameplay that the Allies did there. I'm saying it's a boring way.
Sure. But they're choosing the boring way. They're vanilla players, you know, like that. This is the thing. It's
Yeah,
a tournament.
course.
We're gonna get different types of gameplay. Now we're watching one of the teams that are playing very passively and safe, and I respect that fully. They're not gonna be, you know, like, yes, you can say boring, but if you look at, for example, you guys last tournament, if you guys did what these guys are doing now, you would have been fine. Literally, this can't be pushed.
Was an exploit.
Sure, but you guys didn't do anything. Like, I'm just saying. In this scenario, what they're doing is the smartest in the tournament setting. Probably. Banger. Like, I fully respect what they're doing. They can't be broken, surely aware.
I just love how this one thing where they could have, you know, just given Germany some PP and then made it not a puppet anymore. We have to do the rehost for 20 minutes. And also, why does it always take so long for people to join?
I don't know.
They can't all have a slow PC like yours.
Truth, Nuke. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how you break the Yemen stuff. With that, you can't put fleet outside of here as the axis, really. I mean, you can put German fleet, but the Allied fleet will always just out-supremacy that. First time you could invade this outside here is when Japan joins and gives you the navy. So
can't you do
Allies are
from Italy?
There's no paratroopers.
Okay. Plus it has to be empty for that.
Yeah, it has to be empty and not have 500,000 men in Yemen with level 10 airports and everything, yeah? That's correct. And naval forts.
What about Spain and Gibraltar?
Gibraltar. I mean, Spain can only join with focus, and it's
So it's like 42 or something.
yeah.
Okay. And Gibraltar? Is it like this large rock thing?
It's still the rock with 2 tiles. I mean, and then SAF is a 2-tile hold with an allied biased air zone where they've already maxed out the airports. So
I mean, can they get the Portuguese? No, they can't because France and Spain.
42 again.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say allies are fine against any axis like this.
Ah, yeah, in the last tournament, Spain could join earlier, right?
Control what?
Spain could join earlier,
Yeah.
and that's why they fucked us in South Africa. Because I remember I still had like 4 tanks there, and then they just rolled over it from the side.
I mean, last tournament, yeah, the Spain could join earlier, yes, by justifying. But I'll just ban that.